One of the more intriguing storylines we've been following, obviously, in the offseason is where Tony Romo could go next year. So we're going to take a look at what they're saying out in Vegas and the Sharpies. According to our guys out in Sin City, some of the odds for Romo and where he may land. Texans, staying deep in the heart of Texas, plus 300, the favorites. Broncos, 475, looks like a defense ready. How about those Buffalo Bills? Tyrod Taylor.
Plus 5.
And then to stay in Big D, whoa, plus 2,000. He just says, I'm walking away. You like any of these or other?
I'll say other. Of course, other would be the field.
Yeah.
And with 4 teams, I don't necessarily see the Cowboys being a fit for him.
We're not going to keep him around at $14 million.
I mean, how can Houston pay Brock and also pay Tony? That doesn't make any sense, right?
I can't see it. The other thing I worry about it, because that seems like a logical spot, right? He stays in Texas. Yeah. You're out of the NFC, so Jared doesn't have to see him unless it's a Super Bowl. Yeah. But the problem there is, aren't they fighting for still the Texas dollar, if you will? Clearly,
right now, Brock is not the guy. I think Bill O'Brien, if he can have his pick, Brock would be out. But financially, you're bounded to him.
You saw what the cap hit is.
Yes.
$19 million.
19. And Tony just saw, what, 15 or 16?
14, I think 14, 15 for next year.
He is still a starting quarterback. He wants to be paid that way. He's not going to go into a situation and take a pay cut, I don't think.
No.
Because they have to do a lot. I mean, they still have J.J. Watt, deserving so. He's going to get a nice paycheck once again. They have to find a way to pay DeAndre Hopkins, right?
Yeah.
So maybe if you had to twist my arm, Dave, the only team on that graphic I potentially could see Tony Romo being with in 2017 is Denver.
And Elway says, come on over. We did this for Peyton.
Yeah.
And it worked. Sorry, Paxton Lynch. Sorry, Trevor Siemian.
It could be a short-term situation because eventually Paxton Lynch will be the starting quarterback, or that's who they see going forward in the future. But for the next 2-3 years, Tony, you're our guy.
Normally, you need 2 quarterbacks in this league.
Yes, yeah.
Although it seems like the rules now, since even you played, have skewed so in the favor of the quarterback, of protecting the quarterback, that guys are playing longer and they're not getting touched as much. And if you do get touched, you get flagged.
Yeah.
So could we see Tony actually play 4 more years?
Why not? He actually had a year off, right?
Full year.
To get extra healthy. So it wasn't like he was
off for almost
in
2.
and out of the lineup, basically. At least 1.5, clearly. So he should be more than healthy right now to take on the task of being a starting quarterback once again. Yes, you have the injury concerns. But you look at what the Denver Broncos did their championship year.
There you go.
They had injury concerns with a Peyton Manning that was on the tail end of his career.
And Osweiler got some playing time.
You feel with Denver, you don't need your quarterback to just go out and put up Aaron Rodgers type numbers.
No, we don't need that.
You know,
we got Von Miller and the boys.
Exactly.